Hello students, let's welcome back. This is one of the key session who exactly starting their career in S4 HANA or ECC system. So beginner basic navigation in SAP S4 HANA or ECC. Okay, like if you are very new to SAP system, okay, how to log in and how to start, okay, with the mission actually. So let's get into that quickly. Okay, so first you click here. Okay, let me show you this one. So you see this one, this is the link. Okay, so I will show you another video, like if you are taking access from outside, how you have to add the credentials. That is different story. So this is workspace view. So list view also will be there. This is my favorite view when I like when I'm getting to real time, right? So it is a flexible view, like you can able to see all the systems in real time. What happens? So you will have a development system. In development system, two or three development systems, or else sometime pre-production system, production system, or else your customer is working on multiple businesses. So list view is the favorable view, or else you can take this workspace view. Here you will get a nodes like this. Here this is outside practice system, right? That's why we don't have more views. Okay, when you get the system, basically if you click this one, okay, so let me share the screen. Okay, come here. If you see this, by default whatever the client more frequently used, that's supposed to be there. See, generally this practice system gave, like 100 or something like that. See, they gave me, like you can able to do the uh, your practice or test in 900. Okay, demo or whatever you call. Okay, whereas generally it will be by default for training server. Most of the times if you go for quality systems, it will be by defaulted with 200 or 300 like that client. Otherwise you need to enter this one manually. Okay, so whenever suppose you are getting a system from outside for training, so you have a huge network. Okay, for the service provider, whoever providing the training server, right, he is having huge network. For US he is maintaining different clients, and UK different clients. In India itself, like he's dividing, because server has a lot of user pressure will be there, right? And then he will get more compliance. It depends on the training provider. Okay, here they give 900. They will give the username, and let's try to enter the password. So real time also same story. You will get credentials on your email. Okay, you have to activate it and change the password, and you work on this. So I already reset the password, so that's why we're in the right screen. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. Okay, so SAP menu and user menu. Okay, what is this SAP menu? Okay, basically you can see this is the SAP menu. There you can able to access, for example, if you are working for material management, there you can able to see purchasing, purchase order, like that, different links and transaction codes will be there. Okay, so this SAP menu, what it talks about, whatever the configuration you done by using configuration guide. Okay, so for that you are going to maintain the settings and the master data here. Okay, different kind of data and transaction level uh, data codes and everything will be available here. So this is for the similar way. If you come to, where is that, our module sales and distribution, you can see you can able to find master data, like this is S4. That's why you will have a business partner. So whereas you can see that customer. Okay, so like all these transactions won't be there, don't worry, in S4 HANA. But if you are from ECC background, I'm telling, for example, if you take contact person, VAP1, VAP2, VAP3, okay, and the sales partner, okay, like that, you can able to access it. Let me try to click on the display mode. If I click this, okay, if I am entering IT102. Okay, I'm just wanted to show you. Okay, so I'm just selecting customer sales area. Probably this customer might be available in 2 sales areas. Okay, so now it is going to the which screen? The BP. Okay, business partner screen. So since it is a S4 HANA, it is going to the BP partner screen. If it is from ECC, it is going to XD03, where you can able to find the menus like for customer general data, sales and distribution data, and your company code data. Okay, so this is one thing. So this is all about your SAP menu. Okay, whereas you can see this logo, this is called user menu. Okay, if you click this user menu, like I would like to tell you there is one transaction called this one. Okay, PFCG. You try to remember this. If I click this, okay, so for example, your base system is going to create roles for you. Okay, for example, if I click this transaction, okay, if I click VA01, okay, press enter. So now you can see sales order processing. These are the roles assigned for this user. Okay, if you select this, let me click OK. It is going to display for sales order processing. What are all the roles? List of sales orders. You can see this one, incomplete orders, like that. These are the roles currently is holding by this user for user menu. Okay, so all these things you can able to access with the help of the your user menu. Okay, see, by default, if I go back, there is no back button here, right? It is in user menu. Okay, so if you go to the more, come to the menu, you can see SAP menu and user menu. Okay, if you are a beginner, then you try to understand. This is the shortcut, control F11, control F10. Okay, you click this. See, now it came back to the same set of settings for like your SAP menu. Now you got the difference between user menu and SAP menu, right? Okay, you try to remember this. This is the button which leads to user menu. Okay, so let's go back to the session again. So now see PFCG, I have already explained, right, for roles. So next we're going to see command prompt. So this is for beginners. So for experienced people or also who has done a lot of practice, for them it is boring. But if you are very new to SAP, then it is useful to you. This is the place called command prompt. Okay, SAP is all about like to access certain data from database, you are using transaction code. Okay, or else to perform certain actions you are using transaction code. You will enter transaction codes here. For example, if you'd like to create a sales order, just enter. Okay, this is for creating the sales order. So if you would like to display the sales order, okay, you can able to enter. For example, if I enter this is how you can able to display. Okay, like anything if you'd like to go to the, instead of going to the, for example, if you are going here logistics, go to the sales, and if you are going to the quotation, so this is the VAT one, this is the transaction. If you click here, you can able to create the quotation. Okay, in the similar way, if you would like to display the quotation, you come to the, if you can either you can click here in SAP menu, so whichever the transaction you would like to use it. Okay, for example, let's press enter. So this is the quotation which is got created. So let it be, I think this is not quotation or something like that. Okay, whatever, this is the quotation. Okay, so scheduling agreement, it came to that. So if you remember the transaction code, you can use the command prompt instead of opening the path by path. Sometimes it might be somewhere hidden somewhere. Okay, so on practice, if you remember this, then you can able to use the transaction code. Okay, this is called your command prompt. So either you can go by SAP menu or else transaction code. Okay, Let me show you another example. For example, if you go to the tools, go to the customizing, go to the IMG, this is the transaction SPR. If I click this, it is opening reference IMG. If I click this, you can able to do all your configuration with respect to modules. Okay, so let's come here. On instead, I can go directly. If I give this also, directly go to the path. Okay, so this is all about your command prompt. Okay, so let me come back. We have discussed about what is SAP menu, user menu, and PFCC for your roles display for certain user. So at menu side, you can able to change SAP menu and user menu respectively, and command prompt. Okay, so now how to add favorites? Okay, so let's come here. Either transaction code or path or job or whatever you take. Okay, so instead of going so suppose, let me show you in logistics. If you go there, okay, so let me come here, sales and distribution. Okay, let's go to the contract. For example, this is the actually VA43 for contract display. Okay, so if you have certain contract, you can able to display this. That is different story. So but I don't want to go by this path. Okay, I don't want to deep dive to open all the paths actually. On instead that, one click, one access. What should I do? Okay, so let me show you this one. So let's come here. So let's go to the sales. So this one, if I select this, see this is the button you see, star, add favorites. If I click this, it will be added to favorites. Let me try to add one more. Like I would like to see sales order display also. Assume that this is the user will have access through favorites only, otherwise he cannot able to open other transactions. Okay, generally how it will see the same path it is showing, right? VA43. If I click this, directly it will go to the contract display. In the similar way, if I go to the sales order display, okay, it is going to the sales order. Like that, you can select certain node from SAP menu. Okay, let me try to show you something which is relevant for like financial accounting. In that, let me show you general ledger. Okay, maybe I go to the master data and GL accounts. So let's go to the in detail FS00. This is a transaction for creating your GL accounts. I would like to add this. Just I'm selecting this. I'm just clicking this. This is how you can able to add to your favorites. So future, like you added more favorites, but you don't want to use it. Okay. So like if I wanted to delete it, I can delete it. I'm just deleting my favorites. Okay. So this is how you can able to play with the system. Okay. With creating favorites and deleting. So frequently used shortcuts. So this is spelling mistake. Okay. So let me try to show you. Okay, so if you would like to go to implementation guide, you're going to the prompt. Okay, so you're going like this, or else through SAP menu. Let me show you one thing here. Let's go. So let me show you this. You can able to create a shortcut on your desktop also. Okay, let's create. Okay, let me try to show you. So for example, I would like to select this for quotation display. Okay, go to menu, edit, create shortcut and desktop. Okay, So this is asking on my system, say hello. Okay. Anytime you can open from your desktop directly. For example, the whatever the shortcut I have created, it is stored here. If I double click here, so it will automatically opens. It is asking through like a SAP GUI windows. Okay. So our business suite where you would like to get open. Let's do this. Okay. Hello. Now you can able to view the screen, right? This is how you can able to open the shortcut from desktop. Okay. You can create it for any transaction. Okay. So this is one thing. So let me try to go back. Okay. So shortcuts, let me show you a few actually. For example, this is the current session. When you log in, you would like to open a new session. Remember this /o. So instead of killing the existing session, you would like to create a new session /o VA03. So now you can see my previous session. Okay, it is alive. Okay, along with that, I can able to see the new session also. Right. Let me show you this one. So let me take this one. So now you can see. Okay, let me share the screen. So now you can able to see the two sessions, right? In the similar way, let me try to show you. So this is another session. Okay, I'm just creating another transaction. Okay, see, like that I can able to open n number of sessions, right? So maximum in ECC, whatever I observe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sessions you can able to open in S4 also. Okay, so this is not a big thing. You try to remember this. Any new session /o and open a new window. That's what it is saying. And if you'd like to kill the session /n. Suppose if you would like to kill this session. Okay, so if I click this one, so it will come to the initial screen. Okay, so let's try to do this. So it will close the SAP menu also. Okay, so this is how you can able to do this. In the similar way, if you wanted to, like, for example, VA01 I opened. Okay, so if you click /n, it is going back to the previous screen. Okay, so let me open again VA01. So instead of VA01, I would like to open another transaction, but it should be killed here itself. I would like to open. So I suppose it is a delivery. So what it will do, it is killing the sales order creation. It will go to the delivery, not go. It won't go to the previous session actually. Okay, starting menu. Only /n means it is coming out of the window. Like that, you can able to remember like /n /o. Okay, transactions. So these are the frequently used two transactions. Frequency is so high. So let's come to the implementation guide. Okay, so let me show you this one. If you'd like to do any configuration as per your trainer guidance, for example, if I'm going to SPRO, right? So this is basically talks about what kind of configuration you're supposed to do. Okay, I'm going here. For example, this is the place where I'm just going to the sales and distribution. I'm just trying to create one sales group. Okay, here some sales groups got created, right? Go to the new entries. Okay, K01. Okay, test sample sales GRP. Okay, I'm just creating. So I'm saving this. So when you try to save this, already having a one session for how to maintain your transportation movements, it will be saved in the form of the request to the database with descriptions, and this is called customizing request. There is one more request will be there. Okay, okay, this is how you can able to do the configuration. So this is all about you know how to use your implementation guide. So let me go back. User roles. What is this user roles? Let me show you this one. This is again important. So let's go to the more. Okay. Come to the user profile. So okay, there is one transaction called SU3. Okay, you can go by transaction also. So if you see this, so this is the user actually created. In training server, don't try to experiment with this. They have given this user and full name. Sometimes these details also very important to know when you are newly working in real time. Certain times, like if you come here, there is a place. I have already given one video, how to create attachment for your sales order, any sales document, sales order, delivery and billing, whatever you take. So these are the actually parameters which is got added. What it will do, it will give access for printing, for adding attachments, other services. Not only that, so you can see for SD16N, if you'd like to add fields, these are the parameters it is got added. Okay, here you have a default data. For example, if you are printing certain bill for certain user, but globally you are using one printer, but user specific you are using certain device, then you can able to do those settings actually. So don't get into all these things, but I'm just telling. Okay, so your password also will be generated here. Okay, so the validity will be there when it will be it's supposed to be expired and all, all these transactions or parameters you can also add on your practice. But what I would suggest, better have a dependency on per basis team. Okay, you can see SU01D. I'm just telling for information, don't try to do any experiments. Okay, I have some experience around this. You can see, so you will have a documentation and address. Okay, login data. Okay, valid from, it is going to expire by uh, March 22nd. Okay, so like that, if you see, okay, defaults, and again you will have a parameters. I told you, right, roles. For example, if they would like to, in real time they won't allow you to delete any configurations. Only for display they are giving an access. If you are working in support project, the role control will be here. You have to ask at the request. Okay, you have a certain profiles and all those stuff. See, this is too much for beginner actually. but still I'm just go through that. We'll probably will have another session. So like on this, and that's it. That's all for today. I think let me try to show you last transaction. If I click slash and EX, it will be automatically log off. Okay. So I think you got some idea about beginner basic navigation, right? Okay, it is both similar, almost similar, but like menu level a bit changed, but it is similar for basic navigation. Suppose if you're directly supposed to learn S4 HANA in future also, no problem, this video will be helpful. So if you are already very good professional, then this is not for you, this is for beginners only. Okay, for that don't scold me, give me your blessings. So let me try to show you something. Okay, so apart from our session, so this is currently I'm having 2400 students and I'm successfully running this course. This is for 70.5 hours on ECC. Okay, so this course will cover almost 90%, 95% of your SAP SD. It is very good for revision if you are already there in ECC. With real-time examples, I have explained this. Apart from that, I have few courses like S4 HANA FSCM credit management, okay, and business partners on S4 HANA. Few, like 3 to 4 courses on S4 HANA. Future, I'm going to build one more course on S4 HANA 2020, like a professional level. SAP SD rebates. This is also one course available. This is also one of the key important course. If you are the beginner, if you are watching this video, please subscribe this course. It will be long run helpful to you. Okay, if you are already doing the course, then you just subscribe this course. So you will be getting mastered right to functional specification. What is RISEF? What is functional specification? You'll come to know. Okay. Here I have given one detailed example about this. And if you have some doubts about stock transfer, you can subscribe this, like S4 HANA 1909 sales and distribution business process configuration. This course I have done S4 level and ECC level. Future I am going to update this course as well. So let's come here. Okay, if you are very beginner, then you can follow this course. Otherwise, one YouTube link available to give details about this one. Okay, so this is all about today's session. I will get back to you whenever the time permits to give knowledge transfer. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel. Please share, and your knowledge and other people's knowledge will be extended. And for further updates, you can click the bell icon so that whatever the videos I'll post it, that will come as reminders. If you like it, okay, you can encourage me. Thank you very much. And the description link, whatever the courses I have created in Udemy, I'm giving. If you like it, you can able to join it. You just utilize that opportunity. Have a great day. Thank you. Jai Hind, sign off.